Hello, world. Carnies, beautiful, beautiful Carney folk. Happy Friday. Today's Friday, right?
It is Friday.
Happy Friday. Hope you all had a wonderful week. We're going to have a crazy time tonight. I know that part of you guys, or some of you guys, are saying, Savannah, what's with the 14 separate lanyards that you're wearing? We'll get to that in a moment. But first, I want to say hello to all of you beautiful folk out there. Amy, who do we got up in here tonight?
We have Young Crouchy Boy, Drax Haunts, Rory Eclipse, 25, Halloween Kid, Austin Leal, Canelo the Terrier, Haunt Shark, Haunted Ghoul, Spirit Hallows, Gord Galore, Mr. J.R. Horror, Pumpkin Nester, Sawyer Haunts, what's
Hey,
up?
what's going on, Sawyer?
Halloween Collector, Ascend the Clown Haunter. Prop Doctor's here.
Whoa, prop doctor! So, first, hello to all of you. What's up, Axel? What's up, Wicked Weatherman? Eclipse 25. Hope you all are having a great time. Hope you're having a better time than this guy. I wanted to say something real quick about these. There's a reason why I am wearing 14 lanyards from different Halloween events. Spirit events, Party City events, Trans World events, Texas Haunters events, VIP Six Flags Fright Fest events. There's a reason why I'm wearing all 14 of these right now. As a haunt community, some people can't go to every single event. Some people can't go to any event. I've never once hit somebody up with a copyright claim for using footage that we've provided to the community. There is a community here that needs to be able to show everybody everything, and we all should be able to have our points of view on something that is seen. Just because you're standing somewhere with a camera filming something that you had no hand in making, and there's no editing process or anything that is creative on your part other than pointing a camera, I don't feel is appropriate for you to hold that hostage to get the little 300 views or what have you that your channel is currently getting. This is set not just to one direct person, but also set to a direct person as well. I don't think, first off, that copyright claiming people who are choosing to give reactions, choosing to give information, educational purposes, I think that all falls legally within fair use. With all of your copyright claims that you choose to put on people, you do have to be sure that what you're doing is accurately copywriting them. Are they just uploading your footage without providing anything additional? If so, hey, you might have an argument if you, for some reason, are really worried about the additional 20 cents that another person may be receiving instead of you. However, you probably should consider what people are doing on those videos. If they're using your footage to have a reaction, that is within fair use. And if you erroneously send copyright claims to somebody that falls within fair use, you may want to reconsider, because I know that that could be considered a false copyright claim and could affect your channel on YouTube. And seeing how some people are very desperate for their YouTube points and bragging whatever tip tricks, you may want to reconsider. So let me take off all of these events I've ever gone to. Might take a while. I will just say that if we go to any event and film something or live stream anything, you guys are 100% always okay to use our footage as long as you're providing some form of additional entertainment or information. We have not once ever copyright claimed somebody. So just wanted to get that part out of the live first so that we can roll into a bunch of fun stuff to do today. Cool? Cool. Deal? Deal. That was us high-fiving each other. I don't know if you guys could tell. So, we got some stuff to talk about today.
We do.
Do we want to first jump into our regular segment here, our first segment, before we get into the additional things we're going to be talking about?
Yes, we should.
All right, we'll go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage.
Man, let me ask you something.
You want to know something about me? Ask me. I'm right here. What you want to know?
All right, guys, you know this part of our lives. Ask me anything. You got a question? Go ahead and ask. The best way to get to your answers are to either at the Psychotic Circus of Savannah. There's a good chance that we may be able to read it. It kind of does a little bloop on this side. And then if you send a super chat, it is guaranteed that we will read your question, give you an answer, and you get a dorky little song made up right then and there. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on today.
All right. So the first question is from Silly Cat and says, will you buy the Sword Swallower this year?
What is going on, Silly Cat? First off, thank you for the question. And yes, I will be buying the Sword Swallower. I'll also be buying the balancing clown animatronic. I like that the clown is just not a typical clown that's standing on 2 feet and, is 6 foot plus. And I like that the Sword Swallower can still be used within a circus, but is not a clown. I think with Carnival Barker, I think with Monty, I think with the Sword Swallower, that we can start making a whole sideshow section inside of our haunt displays. So it's a great thing.
All right.
I hope that you guys are excited about Sword Swallower as much as I am.
All right. So do you want me to wait for this to come through first?
That's all up to you.
Okay. Next question is from Golden Embers. Whoops, it's from Golden Embers, and it says, what is the one big change you would like to see at Spirit's Flagship in 2024?
Ooh, really good question, Embers. What I would like to see is camping to be allowed again, which I know is not Spirit's fault. I know it's the other companies in that strip mall that frankly don't want a bunch of people.
I just got $1.
We'll get to that in holy moly, 2 seconds. But I would like to see that we could camp out again. That's for the flagship piece, right? I know it's not Spirit's fault. The other companies don't want a bunch of people hanging out in front. But there's a whole section behind that we could go. Spirit could have everybody go, if you're looking at the building, to the right side and wrap around as opposed to the left side and down in front of those other businesses. I'm saying they could. I don't know what they legally can do, but I would assume. So I would like to see that because it was a little more structured, of like a first come, first serve, get in line, that's that. Last year it was chaotic. Fights were about to break out. It wasn't set on, you can show up at this time, but you can't show up at this time. You can be on property here, but you could be off property at any time, and a whole bunch of, there was just a lot of chaos going on. I would also wish that we would not I get wanting to be at Spirit to get the props first, but the last few years they've allowed you to purchase most of the animatronics online before Flagship even starts. So it kind of defeats a huge portion of showing up early and trying to get a low number. Like, you can get the little grab bag thing, which is cool. You know, hey, here's a Spirit shirt and hat and cup, and it's always usually stuff that they actually sell there. So, you know, it's cool that they're doing freebies for a certain amount of people, which I love. I mean, some of those lanyards I was wearing was from those events, but I just wish it was a little more organized. And yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna have fun no matter what. I know that. I also wish it wasn't hot, but unfortunately, that's just New Jersey in the summertime.
All right, next question is actually, it's not a question. It is just not just either. This is a super chat for $50 from Alicia. How do you say that? Reichel?
Yeah, I think it's Rachel, and I don't know if it's Elise. I think it's just Alicia.
I think we had this conversation before. Is it? I think
it's just Alicia.
I think it is Alicia, and I think we had this discussion last time. I think it's Alicia.
I think it's Alicia.
I think it's Alicia, and she clarified that I was right last time.
You're just assuming that.
I am pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure.
You're like 90% wrong.
No, I'm not. This is for your false copyright claim fund.
Well, thank you so much for that. It is very, very, very sweet of you. And yes, the false copyright claim sucked because I really enjoyed the video. I felt like I had a lot of good commentary about what we were seeing with Morris costumes. And, you know, I actually brought some knowledge to what we were seeing as opposed to the original posters video where it was them silently walking around with a camera. I did see where they said something of the nature of it's real easy to use footage from Morris costumes, get on a plane and buy a ticket and film it and upload it, etc., 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 as if we don't know what that's like. That's part one. Part two is you didn't do anything but showed up, right? I don't know. So I appreciate you doing that. I do want to re-release the video, obviously removing anything from that particular person's existence. Because again, I do think that what I was saying on there is a narrative that not a lot of people have considered. And a lot of that is that Morris is kind of conflicted right now, where they have some really amazing things that seem like they're coming out, where it's thinking outside of the box on their designs, and then some very cheap, crappy stuff. So here's a song for you. I hope that you enjoy it. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you. Here we go. I seen your post, oh yes, I seen it. Ooh, but Amy's gonna call you by the wrong name. Or am I saying it wrong? But I hope you enjoy your song. Your name is Alicia. It's not Alicia. And even if it is Alicia, just lie for me. Lie for me. Please make Amy know that she's wrong, because I'm the one singing the song. Alicia.
Savannah hair reveal, that's a small price to pay. Get it? Like, to pay? Get it? It
We
makes
were
sense.
interrupted by Wicked Weatherman. Alicia, not Alicia. Your name is Alicia, not Alicia, because Amy can't read. There we go.
I'm waiting for her to say that I was right. But anyway,
Don't you think I have a beautiful singing voice?
So there are a lot of people here tonight. I'm just gonna read off a couple real quick.
What is up, Horrid Nightmare
I was
Reviews?
gonna say that.
It's Horrid Nightmare Reviews. I wish he came around more. I miss him. He was my friend. And we used to make music together that nobody knows about. And it was fun. I miss Horrid
All right, we also have
Ramis.
Carlos in here.
Oh, it's Carlos! What is going on, Carlosio?
We also have Tara on Tamarack.
Oh, it's the terror on Tamarack.
He hasn't been here in a while. And lots of other people. Thank you for joining us tonight. But we do need to get to the super chat.
Yeah,
Are we ready?
sure.
From Wicked Weatherman, sent in $1.99 and said, Adam and Scotty say hi.
Well, hello, Adam. And hello, Scotty. I have a song for you. Your dad is snotty. He has the flu, so stay away. Your dad is flu-ish. He got sick today. He got sick because he's out chasing a storm. And what rhymes with storm?
Corn.
He likes to eat lots of corn. I don't know. There we go. Hello, Adam. Hello, Scotty. We will be seeing you guys later on this year. And we look forward to it.
I just want to say we have another super chat that's going to be coming in very soon. But Carlos said, you're an amazing singer.
Carlos, you're an amazing liar.
Oh, Golden Embers also said Jonathan's or Savannah's angelic voice.
It is so nice. It is so nice.
All right, before we get in, the super chat still hasn't come through, so I do want to get to this question. And again, there are a lot of questions in here. I promise.
Bring them on. Let's do it.
I promise I'm going to get to them. You might have to ask them a couple times, but
But don't spam.
yeah, don't spam. I will get to them, okay?
Also, shout out to Brick Thunder's mom, who got me this
Savannah
amazing
hair
hat.
reveal, that's a small price to pay. Get it? Like, to pay? Get it? It makes sense. Get that?
But Brick Thunder's mom got me this hat for my birthday. So, shout out to... Oh, no, for Christmas. It's Christmas. Shout out to her.
All right, so I'm going to get to this one.
Chicago Cubs, but look at the logo.
It's very
awesome.
nice. I really like
I love
that.
the colors.
I'm going to get to this one, and then we'll get to Tyler G's super chat. This one is from House of Doom, and he says, what are you most excited for at Transworld this year?
Ooh, I am most excited to meet a bunch of people that we usually talk to on lives. It's cool to see the animatronics. Don't get me wrong, I really love seeing them. I love seeing all the masks. But it's kind of like one of those things like how Spirit Flagship is. It's like a reunion or even a union for the first time of meeting people and seeing a bunch of friends that we haven't been able to see throughout the year. It's just fun to do a bunch of silly stuff with your friends. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and get to this super chat. We have Tyler G, who sent in $1.99 and said, we should go to Las Vegas.
Let's do it. Why not? Let's go. Matter of fact, let's go next week. Why not? Who wants to go? Do a hand raise emoji if you want to go to Las Vegas. Amy, you want to go to Las Vegas?
Yes, I do.
You want to go next week?
I would love to.
Let's do it. Is it next week or the week after?
It's on Sunday.
Yeah, let's go next
Sunday.
week.
Not this Sunday, but next
Let's
Sunday.
go next week, next Sunday. Let's go next week. Let's go to Vegas with the one and only Tyler G. And he really likes my tea. Oh yeah, it's Tyler G. Oh yeah, Tyler G. Oh yeah, in Vegas. LV, NV with Tyler G. Whoopee! Let's go to Las Vegas. Do some Halloween stuff. Why not?
That one was amazing. All right, next question is going to be from Carlos, and he is asking, let's hang out this year for dinner. You guys in?
Dude, always. Always, 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 always. Always. We are always down. Matter of fact, we may be up in that area before Flagship. So I'll have to hit you up
No, I think
then,
he's
too.
talking about Transworld.
Oh, even better. Yeah, that's right around the corner. So let's do that too. Yes, let's do that. If you're going to Transworld, heck yeah, dude. Let's do dinner at both. Why not?
All right, so the next question is going to be from Eclipse25, and he says, what is your favorite Six Flags park, Savannah?
Great question. I have been to 3 different Six Flags parks. I've been to Six Flags Magic Mountain in California. I have been to Six Flags Over Texas in Texas, and I've been to Great Adventure in New York or New Jersey?
It's in New Jersey.
And I still think that the best one is Six Flags Over Texas. There's great things about every one of the Six Flags, but I personally have a connection with Six Flags Over Texas because my wife and I go there pretty often. So we have season tickets. Yeah.
All right, next question is from Spirit Hallow Haunter and says, will I see you at East Coast Haunters Convention?
Probably will not be going to East Coast Haunters Convention. We will this year be going to Midwest Haunters Convention. So we have Texas Haunters, Midwest Haunters, Transworld, Spirit, Party City, and another few that we can't fully discuss right now, but you will find out shortly. But we will not be, right? We're not going to East Coast, I think.
No, that is not on.
I don't even know when it is. When is East
in,
Coast?
I think May or April or May.
Yeah. And the other thing is that, you know, some of you guys know I have a career outside of Halloween, and travel has been crazy lately. Like on Sunday, I'm flying to Cleveland, and I will be there for about 3 or 4 days, and then we're going to go to Vegas after that. But I was just approved to do work in Canada, which I've never been to Canada. So if anybody is near the Canadian border or anywhere in the country of Canada, let me know, because I will be taking Canada
Savannah
by
hair
storm.
reveal, that's a small price to pay. Get it? Like, to pay? Get it? It makes sense. Get that?
It's a toupee. But I will be taking Canada by storm for 2024.
All right, so we just got a super chat from a Wicked Weatherman that says sweet shirt.
Thank you. It's one of my favorites. I got it as a birthday gift.
From the one and only Tyler G.
From the one and only Tyler G. It's an awesome shirt, and I love the creature, how scary he is, and you know how he's pretending to be nice to the little boy. It's like really, it's like a creepy cool shirt. I really like the design of it.
All right, next question. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong one. Is from Pumpkin Nester, and it says, is it good to put animatronics outside? From Spirit Savannah.
So yes and no, right? If you technically read the instructions, which we usually don't, but it does say sometimes like indoor use only or outdoor covered use only, because an animatronic should not be getting wet if it's raining, or wet if it's snowing, or wind can knock it down. And also you need to worry about thieves in certain areas, because people will steal animatronics. Now, we have always put out our animatronics in the early mornings or afternoons so that when it gets dark, everybody could see it as long as weather permits. And then after we are done with that evening, brought all the animatronics back inside. So check your weather. Make sure that it's going to be a normal day. Sunny, cloudy, just as long as there's no rain. Make sure that the wind isn't going to be super crazy. We still always either stake or weight our animatronics down to make sure that they won't fall over. And just make sure that there's always somebody out there with them, or that they can bring them in at the end of the night, because you don't want anybody taking them. So, great question, though.
Alrighty. Let's see. William Gaming says, what do you think of the balancing clown?
Well, if my video wasn't copyright striked, you would know. What I said about it, I believe, was that I really like the concept. I have seen some homemade props of that for a couple years that look identical, except with no movement. The only thing is, it claims that I think it's 8 feet tall. It doesn't look 8 feet tall in the any of the footage that I've seen online. And then the other thing is, I do wish that you could purchase more of the poles to extend it even longer. However, I have a feeling of how it's going to be made. I saw that the base of it is very similar to, like, if you're familiar with the Morris merry-go-round. It's a big square with some braces and then a pole going straight up. So I imagine that you can put one of those poles straight up and then, do some rebar or some PVC or something of that nature to continue that all the way up. And the plug would be simply using an extension cord, bringing it down to the ground, and then I would wrap it in a pool noodle and paint the pool noodles to be the same look as the original prop. So you can make it 15 feet in the air or something like that. And that's what I really want to do, because I want it to be so high up that people won't be able to tell that the actual clown is a bit smaller than a normal size clown or animatronic. I want it to be so high up that people are like, holy crap, look at that. So I love that it's outside of the box thinking, and it's not just I'm standing there waving prop.
All right. So next up is going to be House of Nuts, and they're asking, are you going to do the 24-hour live on April Fool's Day again?
I think we did a 12-hour live.
We did 12-hour last time.
So we will be doing it again.
Yeah.
And it's the day before April 1st. So it's March, 30th? 31st?
I think so, yeah.
I don't remember how many days are in March.
I failed second grade 8 times.
Not really, but you don't remember that kind of stuff as you get older. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's another day. But it would be the day before April Fool's, so that as those 12 hours pass, we go into April 1st, April Fool's Day together. And yes, we will. And we will have a fun time. A bunch of jokes, a bunch of dares. We'll probably be playing games, be doing phone calls. To cover 12 hours, you have to be prepared. So it's called sleeping during the day, having coffee during the night. And then it got to a point last year where I simply fell asleep. And probably do that again this time. And every time you guys will be sending a super chat, Amy has been doing some research on this. It will be making loud noises and flashing lights in my face for that live. So if you don't want me to fall asleep, you can send in a super chat and it will absolutely scare the crap out of me, which happened last year as well. So, but yes, it'll be a fun time.
All right. Next question is from Halloween Trio. And he says, are you guys going to be in the new Haunter community documentary coming out during the summer?
Yes, we were asked to be a part of it. And we will always help anybody out to complete a very cool and a very, what is the word I'm thinking of? What's the word I'm thinking of, Amy? Where it's like something that's ambitious. There we go. Very cool and very ambitious project. So yes, we would love to be a part of it. I know that there was some stuff that was exchanged, right? Was that via email, Amy?
I think it
Instagram
was
or something?
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah. So there's already been some info exchanged, and yes, we would love to be on it.
All right, and just so you know, I can't find the message, but Carlos is saying goodbye. He's leaving, and he'll see us before Transworld or at Transworld.
Right on, brother. Love you guys. Hope that you and the family is all good, and just stay safe until we see you.
All right, let's get into.
Wait, real quick. I see that William Gaming says I can see my stuff in the background.
Oh yeah.
So yes, that is true. There is a bunch of stuff in the background. that as you guys send in fan mail, we include it on the wall of fame. So there's a cat over there. I'm sure you guys could hear meowing. But yeah, so anytime that you guys want to send in fan mail, our fan mail info should be down below. And we also show it at the end of each live. And we will open them up on live and read out your letters or show your artwork or whatever the case may be, and have it here. There's also things you can't see that are on the ground that are being displayed that have been made by people that we either haven't had the room to or the time to just yet. But like, I mean, you can see that I got a bunch of different artwork pieces here. There's more artwork down here. There's the gifts that have been given to us. A awesome 3D printed Reagan statue that is absolutely amazing, right, Amy?
It is amazing, but I just don't like the character.
Especially the lighting right now. Look at it.
Yeah, that's scary.
Terrifying. Or, cool stuff like this little. Could you guys see that? I don't know if you could see that a spider came out of his mouth, but a spider comes out of his mouth when you push it. But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of fan mail everywhere, and we will continue to do it until pretty much our whole studio/house is filled up.
All right, so Horrid is asking, if I send you a spoon as fan mail, will you put it on your wall?
If I can find a way to put it on the wall, I would put it on the wall. Yep. I sure would. Oh, it looks like our LED lights are coming down. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. But yes, I would. I mean, I got a clock back here. I've got a door knocker here. I've got a pop figure that was custom made to look like our logo with a real neck ruffle. I've got a book. I've got paintings, photos, stickers, posters, birthday cards, Christmas cards, a whole movie script. You name it, we probably have it. So except a spoon, we do not have a spoon. So you want to send a spoon? We'll add it. We'll add a spoon. Why not? Sure.
Are we going? I was trying to transition, going into the next.
Okay, well, you didn't say anything.
I started to, and you're like, "Oh, let me talk."
I didn't even start. What are you talking about? No, I didn't. I didn't start
talking about the wall.
What does the wall have to do with the next section?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. The next section that we're talking about is the
Members.
and the videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? We were going in the next section. We weren't talking about that yet.
I know we're going to now.
But we weren't. You said I was getting into it. I wasn't getting into it.
Okay.
Can everybody do me a favor? There's like an old lady emoji. Put that in the chat because Amy's being a grouchy grandma.
I'm not. I don't feel good, and that's what's going on. And you're calling me a grandma, and I'm not a grandma.
Everybody calls you grandma.
But I'm not, and the only reason is because I'm not feeling good. But we're still doing the live because we want to hang out
you're
with
being
everybody.
a little groucheroni.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's relax. I love you. They love you. Let's relax.
I'm relaxed.
Hey, you don't need to raise your voice. Don't need to yell.
Ice cream sounds really good right now.
It does. You know what? I'll make you a deal. If you stop being grouchy, after the live, I'll go get you some ice cream. Any flavor you want. Deal?
Deal. Oh, it's animatronic 2010 vlogs.
Hey! All right, we made a deal, so no more being grouchy, okay? You see all the emojis?
I do.
Yeah, so...
That's because of you.
No, that's because you were being grouchy grandma.
Thank
All
you,
right.
GMD Haunts, for saying that you hope I feel better. Thank you.
Yeah,
very
she
much.
doesn't feel good because she doesn't have ice cream.
That is not true. We have the flu going on in our house. Now, I don't have it yet, and I hope I don't get it.
I ain't got it.
Yeah, 2 kids are down with the flu.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, stay away. I'm one of those people that as soon as I don't feel good, I am a baby.
That is extremely true.
I don't feel good. All of a sudden, I'm like a 97-year-old man.
And it could be just a little headache, too.
I can't walk. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. That's me when it's like, oh, he has a cold.
Also, Halloween collector, I've said earlier we did not get your question. It was deleted when I scrolled back up to try and figure out what it was. I've asked you to go ahead and re-put it into the chat, and I will more than happily ask Savannah that question. So if you will ask it again, that will be our last question for this first part of the live. And then we'll get into the next part.
I see that Wicked Weatherman says, my wife just yelled from across the room. It seems like it's going around.
Wait, what? Why'd she yell at you, Wicked Weatherman?
Because she's a grouchy grandma.
What'd you do, Wicked Weatherman?
Nothing. He didn't do anything. What do you mean, what'd he do? He's just hanging out. Maybe she just wants some ice cream. Maybe she just wants some ice cream. All right?
Steve, go get your wife some ice cream.
Hey, I'm going to after the live. So, the thing I do want to talk about is, and some of you guys may have noticed this on today's video, and some of you guys may not have, but the very first comment before the video was even announced said, oh, great, the first membership perk, or one of the first membership perks, or something of that nature. So the members of the channel, not only will you notice that some of the people over here have special emojis next to their heads, or I'm sorry, next to their names, next to their heads, special emojis next to their names. They also can use certain emojis that aren't available for everybody on YouTube. So if you are a member of the channel, what that is that you're just dedicating to support us so that we can continue to bring you more footage, more lives, more fun stuff or Rooney. And but the members also get early access to videos. They get member-only videos. They get member-only lives. They get member-only chats, including VC chats in our Discord server. And there was something else. I think we're planning to do member-only merchandise. So with member-only merchandise, we will be designing a member-only, I believe, t-shirt sticker combo that you will only be able to get for members. And that's just a way of saying thank you guys for helping us out. All of the stuff that you guys see, the emojis, the early access, the exclusive lives, the exclusive videos, all of that stuff. It's just us saying thank you for supporting the channel, because obviously the more that you guys help us out with that, the less that we really have to rely on other jobs and we can focus on YouTube. And obviously the goal for us is to do YouTube with you guys as our job. Would be amazing. So the more that you guys help us out to accomplish that, the more we can bring to you. And just wanted to say, I love you all, even if you're not a member. You guys are always carnies, no matter what level of support you give us. Just watching us is amazing, and we love these lives with you. But so if you do see something where it's a members only thing, I don't want you to feel like, what the heck, Savannah? It's just our way of saying, hey, thank you for really hooking it up for us and trying to get us to that goal of being able to do this full time. So appreciate you. Oh, you want to click that?
Yeah, it hasn't come through yet. But
That's all right. Let's click it. I want to answer it.
All right. So this is the Spirit
fan.
You scared the cat. He jumped. Poor thing. He says, I'm in Canada and want to meet you. Where will you be? Are you excited for Lowe's Leaks? And do you have a skeleton animatronic for sale? Because I need one.
I don't think we have a skeleton animatronic, do we?
Nope. The only skeleton we have is not an animatronic. It's the Party City skeleton that I have.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have black glittery. Is it glittery?
Not that one. No, I don't think.
Black skeleton that Amy keeps all of the time out. So, but no, we don't have a skeleton animatronic. I don't think. I'm pretty positive we don't. And I will actually be in all provinces of Canada. So, wherever you are, you can always holler at me using contact information below, whether it be email, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, and let me know what area you're in, and I'll let you know when I'm in that area. And heck yeah, dude, it'd be totally cool to meet up with you. Canada is going to be amazing. I've never been, and I guess I got to start learning French.
Whoa!
Oh, it
Your
just came through.
donation calls for a celebration.
Why'd that scare you, Amy?
I don't know. It was just loud.
But I'm going to start learning French, I think, because I know that in Quebec, they really don't like English. So, Frenchish. Do they do, like, you know how they do Spanish and they do English, but then there's Spanglish, which is like Spanish and English mixed? Do you think that people in Quebec do that? It's like English and French mixed? Fringlish? Do they do Fringlish in Quebec? Does anybody know? Has anybody been there? Do they speak Fringlish at all? Where it's like a mixture of French and English? Oh, he's in Quebec. So do you speak Fringlish in Quebec, or... Because I know it's a huge population that is French-speaking only. And so I obviously want to go up there and speak French. I've never learned another language, and
They speak both.
and want to fit in, not look like myself. Hey guys, I'm from America.
All right, you need to go ahead and prepare for your song.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Where is my... See, if I knew French right now, I'd be able to sing a French song. Here, I'm going to play the violin.
Oh my god.
Can you hear it?
Yes, it's very loud.
Oh, FNAF fan, you're that spirit FNAF fan. I'm playing the violin. And you know what? I can also play it like a fiddle. Is a fiddle and a violin the same thing? Amy? You don't know? I just think that like a violin is like somebody that was like classically trained and they play like this, you know? And then a fiddle was just like some redneck that was like, hey man, I can play that thing. And he just grabbed it and was like, is that true?
Yes.
It is? Oh, okay. Amy knows.
No, I don't know.
Interesting. Interesting.
Orange says no. Wicked Weatherman says no.
Nope, they're not the same thing.
Tyler G said if you want to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band.
That's true. I've seen it. They kicked somebody out for not having a fiddle. Made him go to New Mexico. I saw it with my own one eye. I was looking at him like that. This is still on the pneumatic body from our last live. Yeah, you want to show? Yeah. It's so hilarious. Look at that guy. Look how cute he is. Hey, guys.
Oh my, why would you do that?
It made his eye look good.
Don't do that. That's
Halloween
not
collector.
nice.
No, you're not blocked. We can see your comment, dude.
I told you, look, when you are...
She asked you to repeat your question. You never
repeat-
did.
Every time that yeah, I asked you to repeat your question, and every time that you respond, you at Psychotic Circus or you at John and Amy, and
we can see
there's
it.
no question.
Right.
There's no question attached. If you ask the question, I promise you I will ask Savannah. Okay. You talked about members.
Yes.
You already talked about Halloween. Oh, talk about where we're going to be talking about the details.
Oh, you want to know the real details about what we feel about the Halloween and Party Expo? You're going to have to check out tomorrow's Trick or Trio. We are doing a Trick or Trio podcast live tomorrow at 6 Central, at 7 Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific time. I think Mountain Time right now is 5, unless you're in Arizona, and Arizona doesn't change their time for. Just look up whatever time 6 o'clock Central is, and that's when you should tune in on our Trick or Trio podcast channel on YouTube. And we will be talking about the Morris costume stuff, discussing it in great detail. Tyler and I will be having a very, very heated debate about it, where I also believe he is going to be enjoying Velveeta Shells and Cheese live for the first time. Speaking of, Amy, we have new merchandise. Did you know this?
Wait, did you say that it was tomorrow? Because is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what you wrote.
Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, Trick our Trio to discuss
Oh,
tomorrow
it's
at
Sunday.
6 Central live.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday. Sorry, Sunday. I did say tomorrow. I don't know what day it is.
I'm pretty sure I asked you earlier what day it was, because I said today's Friday, right? And you're like, yep. So now I can't trust you even know what day it is, dude. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Tyler. Tyler, to make sure in the chat, we are going
It's
live
Sunday.
at 6 Central on
Sunday,
Sunday. Is
Sunday,
that
Sunday,
correct?
Sunday, 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 Sunday. Tyler no longer does lives. He said instead, come watch our lives. That's what he said.
Also, Tyler, are you going to eat shells and cheese on the podcast tomorrow?
It's not tomorrow.
I mean, not tomorrow. I meant Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. Either way, speaking of shells and cheese has been a topic of conversation here, a topic of conversation on the Trick or Trio podcast, and has also been a topic of conversation, including being a sound on the soundboard on our Discord, because our Discord has exclusive soundboards, which feel free to hop into the VC there and check them out. It's super cool. But we also have new merch for a limited time. A Velveeta Shells and Cheese. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that brand name. A Savannah Shells and Cheese sticker and shirt. Which is really cool. Amy's gonna pull it up right now. Well, not right now. She's trying to find it, she says. She says she's trying to find it, except she doesn't even know what day it is. She's trying to find it. When I ask her what flavor ice cream she wants, she'll say chicken nuggets, because she has dementia. Grouchy grandma has dementia. She has dementia. Grouchy grandma has dementia.
I don't see it.
What do you mean you don't see it?
I don't see it.
Do I need to find it?
Are you sure that it's?
Unless they took it down.
I see Trick or Trio.
Let me see. Uno momento.
Well, he's looking for that.
Por favor.
Halloween collector, you said I sent my message. Where are you sending this message? You just need to type it in this chat where you just said I sent my message. I just need it there. I don't know where you sent the message.
Oh,
What happened?
the merch has to be changed.
It got copyrighted.
It got copyrighted.
Okay, never mind.
It shouldn't have been copyrighted, and we will be remixing it so that it will get around copyright claims. However, for some reason, this was copyrighted. Savannah Shells and Cheese. We will be changing it up a bit so it will not be El Capo Rito.
Sawyer Hans is asking, John and Amy, is Savannah grouchy?
Is Savannah grouchy?
Maybe a little.
When? Right now?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Wait, right now?
No.
I'm not grouchy right now, but I definitely have my grouchy times. Do not get it twisted. I definitely have grouchy times. Especially, I'll tell you, and Amy knows this, and I think that she respects it to a degree. But my big thing is respect. Is that I want people to be respectful of other people, whether it be to me or somebody respecting Amy or somebody respecting you or somebody just be respectful. And when people aren't respectful and they want to be disrespectful, that's when I feel now it's my turn to be disrespectful. And for me, you know, there's that saying like all's fair in love and war. So it's like I'll talk to you nicely about it the one time. If I don't feel heard or I see that you just don't care, gloves are off, and now it's time to just let's have a let's be disrespectful challenge. And it comes in handy when people are bullying people or just being mean. And you know, I feel like I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. And just, we don't know what's going on in somebody's life. Sometimes someone's grouchy because maybe their dog just passed away, or they just got fired from their job, or they were turned down from an opportunity they were really looking forward to, or, you know, their girlfriend dumped them or boyfriend dumped them or what have you. So I do consider those things, but I also like, just because the crappy stuff happened to you, it's not always okay to take it out on other people. So, but right now I'm not grouchy.
Spooky News said that you guys should hang out, or we should all hang out at Flagship.
Holler at us. We can hang out at Flagship. We hang out with everybody at Flagship. And actually, this year at Flagship, I can't give any details, right?
No.
Oh, let me just say, if you thought last year was amazing, last year we did the Flagship Olympics. It was hot. Had like 8 games. There was like, I don't know, 50 people playing.
We had a lot.
And winner got a trophy. And a bunch of other cool stuff.
Yeah, we're going to definitely do Flagship again, but Flagship Olympics, but it's going to be way
quicker,
less games, because that took
That took a long time and it was hot.
But we do have something that we're planning that we will release closer to Flagship.
That you guys will be very excited for.
Yeah. But we will not be discussing that right now.
Okay.
Orange said, are y'all starting a business like Brick Thunder, or maybe work at 5 Points Props?
There has cannot discuss everything. There has been stuff that has been talked about in the past that has been kind of put on pause. Regarding working at 5 Points Props, we will not be working at the prop section of it, but we will always be helping Brick in any haunt capacity that he has, whether it is the Lehman Manor, whether it is the 5 Points. We will, Amy and I and other members of our family will always be supportive, but also working, for Brick and his family, because we see the greater picture that they see. And we consider Brick and his sister and his parents and his aunt and uncle and his grandparents, we consider them our extended family. I talk to Brick's parents on a regular basis. Amy talks to Brick's parents on a regular basis. What'd you say?
I said like an hour ago.
But we consider them to be our extended family, and we will always, always, always support their haunt, their props company, all of that goodness. If I could just work for their props company, would be dope, really dope. But that means I'd have to not do what I'm doing now, which is I working at a prop company wouldn't be able to pay me what I get paid now, unfortunately.
All right. Next up is going over the mask video.
Oh, yes. So we did a video that dropped today about this mask here from Elaborate Deceptions. And we didn't really have an opportunity. I'm going to take it off the stand. I wanted to see if you guys had any questions about this mask. Because this thing, again, the quality of it looks like it would be silicone. But it is not. It is latex. And so I wanted to discuss it. I probably could put it on.
It's not.
Oh, yeah, no, I couldn't.
It's not made for that. Yeah. And they said it's
yeah,
not
so
made
you
for
could
that.
order all of the masks that they have, you can order as either a display piece or as a wearable mask, which is cool. I personally, having the masks you can wear is cool, but lately I've been getting into display masks. I have another one that's also downstairs, which we'll probably showcase as well at some point in the future. And I have a couple silicone masks too. So I'm really getting into the displaying piece of masks because it's really an art form that I don't think all of us consider. Especially this is... I'm trying to get the light to be on point, but that looks like a real dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. So if you guys have questions, comments, I wanted to give you guys that opportunity because this is just such a cool piece that I'm very, very, very happy that we have.
I do have Halloween collector's question.
Oh, okay.
And it says, he asked if you would accept his friend request on Facebook.
That depends. I don't always accept friend requests on my personal Facebook. There is a Savannah Facebook, so it just depends on a whole bunch of different factors. So not sure, but I will definitely get back to you on Facebook.
All right. And
I'm not on Facebook a whole bunch either. I am on Messenger, but not on the actual Facebook too often.
I do have another question here from Canelo the Terrier, and he says, "What is your favorite Killer Clowns from Outer Space character?"
My favorite character is it's probably Shorty. He's just adorable. He's adorable. Do we have questions or comments about Mascaroony?
I don't show anything. I don't show anything about that. I did have
I
another.
just see that he's saying he's bald. Bald. How thick is it?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, leaks.
So actually, this is, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the latex is very thick. That right there is one piece of latex, if you can see how wide my fingers are from each other, which I prefer for display purposes. For wearing purposes, it would probably be, it's not as heavy as a silicone mask. And I imagine that you can be like, yo, could you do a thinner latex by talking directly with Elaborate Deceptions. It is, I'll tell you that this is, whether it be latex, even latex masks, by far best latex mask we've owned, by far.
Gunner's Corner said, "When are you going to do another animatronic collection?"
Great question. We actually had everything out to do an animatronic collection for 2023. Our 2022 animatronic collection didn't come out until 2023. Our 2023 animatronic collection is probably not going to be done.
No, but we will.
But we will be doing our 2024 and
100%.
start filming it around the time of Flagship. because we'll have to start breaking out everything. We want to include all the new stuff that we've gotten. So we will probably have that ready by the end of August of 2024. The thing about doing the flagship, or excuse me, doing the animatronic collection videos is that I could just set all of them up and walk through, hey, this is this guy, this is this guy, this is this guy, this is this guy. But I don't know if you've watched every year that we've done it, we've always changed it up a little bit. And so, you know, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to end up doing this year's, but, you know, I want to have something cool for this particular editing choice of this video. So I'm still kind of checking out and experimenting with the ways to really showcase something cool on the animatronic collection. If you saw the mask video, for instance, like we, you know, and I know we've done it in the past with some of the animatronic videos of editing things in a certain way. So, but I want to even step it up more for the 2024 animatronic collection video.
Sawyer Haunts is saying or asking, what is your favorite Spirit Halloween animatronic from the 2023 season?
They're asking you.
No, they're tagging me to ask you. Go ahead.
That's not true. They're asking you.
No, they're not.
Amy, why don't you answer it? How about we both answer it?
You go first.
My favorite spirit prop from 2023. Well, let's think about who was 2023. It was Lucky Bottoms, right?
No.
Wasn't Lucky Bottoms this year, or was that was last year? Yeah, that was this year.
No, it wasn't. You're talking about what was I forget what his name was.
Ooh.
The one that spins around in a circle. I know Stilts, Emmeline, which is mine. Emmeline.
Stilts, Emmeline.
And Darling
Oh,
Dolly.
yeah, Darling Dolly. Okay, hold on. So Stilts, Emmeline, the Martian, the Leatherface, the Eternal Rest.
Dagger Mike.
I
really like him too.
I really love Emmeline's mech. I really love Stilts's like height. Dagger Mike was surprisingly really cool. Because I didn't think he was going to be when I first saw like his concept. Of course, the not Shorty. What's the other dude's name? Why can't I think right now? The other
talking
killer
about
clown.
Slim?
Well, yeah, wasn't he this year?
Yes.
Yeah, Slim. Trying to think of who else. Anyway, but my favorite.
Oh, Poor George. That's what.
Oh yeah. Poor George was kind of cool. I really liked him. I still like him. I don't dislike him. It's not like I dislike him like I dislike this thing. Not this guy. This thing. If it'll lift up, which I don't think it will. This thing. I liked Heckles when the head got fixed. Not this thing. But I don't know. My favorite from Spirit would probably be Heckles, I think. For the clowns, and then Emmeline for the mech.
Yeah.
Oh, I also liked Darling Dolly as well. Her like it was kind of like violent when she dropped. That mech would be really cool with a clown, so I could use a clown in our display.
Let's see. There was something else. Let me go back up a little bit. Oh, yes. Lesgie Plays said, how is the September 29th accident going?
It's not going anymore. There's still things that have not, like the grass hasn't grown back.
Yeah. Grass hasn't grown back, and then our windows, oh my goodness.
It has been a pain in the butt.
Like, I cannot get in contact. I've been trying to get these windows fixed since November, and I cannot get these window people to call me back. So that's fun. It's a nightmare. That's all.
He's got like alien type of fingers. They're really long. So, all right. Do we want to... What do we want to do now?
That's pretty much it. I mean, we have the more Q&A if anybody...
You want to do another Q&A? Oh, I want to say something real quick. The other day, Amy and I, we are big FC Dallas fans. They are the Major League Soccer team of Dallas. And when I say big fans, I don't want to speak on Amy's behalf. I am a big fan, huge fan. Probably 4 days out of the week, I'm wearing some form of FC Dallas hat or shirt or jacket or pants. I wear a mask at the games when they allow me to. I got a necklace. It's that big FC Dallas logo. I got the FC Dallas logo on my truck. We wanted to watch. They had their first preseason game against Miami, which had... Why am I drawing a blank? What the heck is that freaking dude's name that plays for Miami? That is a big deal, Amy. Messi. And we were going to have wings and pizza, we decided. Amy was going to make the wings at home, and she called me and she said, hey, dude, the wings that we got from the delivery of the grocery store, they're the wrong ones. These ones got feathers on them still. What? So I stopped at the store. I was just going to buy some we could toss in the oven or the air fryer and eat with our pizza. And they had Hot Ones brand hot wings. And I love the Hot Ones YouTube show. And those wings always look so good, and they're saucy, and they do the last dab and ooh, yeah, like, oh, I need some of that. Like, I really love hot wings. And actually, Tyler G and myself and Wicked Weatherman one time in New Jersey ate a plate of about 100 hot wings. That's a different story. But so I get the hot wings, and I'm like, my mouth is watering thinking about the hot wings on the show. And we get home. Amy gets them ready. They're like dry chicken strips. They're spicy, but they're like dry chicken strips. Don't ever buy them. Super disappointing. Just saying. Just wanted to throw that out there. All right, we want to hit up our Q&A, Erm.
Yes, we can. 1 second. All right.
Man, let me ask you something.
You wanna know something about me? Ask me. I'm right here. What you wanna know?
All right, guys, it's going to be our final Q&A of the night. Ask your questions at the Psychotic Circus of Savannah. You can always send a super chat, get a silly little dumbass song, and we'll have a good old time. Amy, you don't have the chat on live. You got to push that blue button. There you go. Well, you've already skipped over it now. So all right. Yes, Hamburger Hospital, I did see your footage of the Halloween and Party Expo that you recorded and filmed all by yourself, and it was hilarious.
Really?
Hamburger Hospital.
Oh, yeah.
I could not stop laughing at that video. It was freaking comedy. So, I don't know why you don't post more videos like that.
All right, so the first question for this last Q&A is from Haunted...
Well, it's not the last question.
No, the first question. Did I say last?
Yeah.
Says, do you have room for displaying balancing clown and sword swallower in your house?
So we do. But again, we are taking some of the animatronics that we do own and
displaying them in our backyard because we're going to be doing a backyard display.
no, we're not, Amy. How
for
does that
people.
even make sense? How are we going to get people to and from the backyard?
We're going to line them up on the side of the house.
And how are they going to leave?
They're going to go back out in the same way. It's not going to be as busy as it usually is for a haunt.
I don't think that's a safe idea. We'll talk about that offline because, bruh.
I don't know. We need some land or something.
We do have an offer from a friend of ours to use their farm for a haunt.
Possibly.
Oh, imagine what we could do with that.
Yeah.
Bro.
Anyway. All right, next question.
But yes, we have room, especially the one that you just, the pole, put him on top of the house.
All right, Spirit Chats with Jack says, Savannah, what do you think Heckle's favorite food is?
Sour Patch Kids. He looks like he's eating something sour at all times. Look at him.
Well, that Heckles.
Look
that
at him.
Heckles. The other Heckles.
He eats lemons, just peels them and eats them like an orange.
He has no teeth. He can't eat that.
Yes, he does.
You can't see them. They look... Ooh.
See? He has
Yeah,
teeth.
but he looks like one of those grandpas that have fake teeth.
No, those are people that have no teeth, Amy.
Oh.
It's not that they have fake teeth. Fake teeth look like normal teeth.
Gunner's Corner said, what's your least favorite animatronic
Ever?
ever?
Least favorite animatronic ever is Mr. Punchy or the Underworld Clown, or Underworld Clown is frustrating. It makes me angry. You want to talk about grouchy grandpa? That makes me angry. Underworld Clown. Mr. Punchy is just the design of it. I really know. I know what they were going for, but it wasn't executed properly. It's one of those two. I hate those. Hate those.
All right, next question is from Halloween Collector and says, why does your Facebook group automatically deny my request on the Psychotic Circus of Savannah group?
Well, I answered that to you on Facebook. So you have to have your Facebook profile, I believe, for at least 3 months. So if it is a brand new Facebook profile, it will be denied. And the reason for that is to keep out any kind of fake accounts, spam bots, people trying to scam people, or anything of that. So it's done for the safety of you guys. Ah! Look, he looks like he's on a roller coaster. Ah! Ah! He looks like Britney Spears.
Oh my gosh. No, he does not.
Oh. All right. Next question.
Okay. This is from Horrid, and he says, did you hear the Halloween franchise might be getting a new TV show? What do you think of that?
Well. If it's anything like the Scream TV show, don't do it. Okay, I don't want to see a bunch of 27-year-olds playing 15-year-olds and having nothing to do with what the actual story has to do with. The only way I think that they could do that appropriately is either showing... The only way, now that I think about it, is just showing the life of Michael Myers beforehand, which Rob Zombie pretty much already did. That would be the only way that would make sense. Nobody else, Laurie Strode, for instance, if you looked at her backstory, it's not going to matter in a way that it would talk to the fans of Halloween until Michael Myers comes along, which then we know the story. So it would have to be a story about Michael Myers beforehand, which we've already seen that, which I actually like the first Rob Zombie Halloween. Or it would have to be all the random people that he was killing while he was going to meet with Laurie Strode in one of the many versions of Halloween. So I would need to know more about the plot to really have an opinion on what that would be.
All right. Connor Hans is asking, my parents say I cannot send fan mail. Could you come pick it up on Halloween? I live in Stanley, North Dakota.
So I can't promise that I can come and pick it up on Halloween. Chances are, if it is on Halloween, I will be here in Savannah, Texas at the circus. However, I do travel a lot for work, and if I find myself near North Dakota, I usually post in my community tab where I will be traveling. So just, I haven't been doing that lately. I need to do it again. But just look out for that. And then also, if there's a reason that is there a reason your parents are like, hey, we don't want you to send fan mail? If it's about, worried about putting your address out there or something like that, you don't have to put your address. We have plenty of people that don't put their address. You don't have to even put your real name. So, yeah. Not sure of the reason why, but hopefully we'll be able to either meet in the future to grab that, or hopefully your parents can send it to our P.O. box without having to do anything they don't feel comfortable with. And they're probably not feeling comfortable for reason, right? There's a lot of weirdos out there in the world, especially on the internet. So I could totally understand why your parents are like, hey, dude, hold up. What do you mean you want to send some fan mail to some YouTuber? So, but, maybe talk to them and figure out why they don't feel comfortable with you doing it. And then, if we don't want someone to have our address, talk to them about that. If we don't want someone to have your name, that part doesn't have to be given either. If it's, hey, it's a little too expensive to ship, I can understand that. But maybe you can do chores around the house or something to raise up some money if you wanted to. Or, so just, probably a couple ways that you might be able to talk to your parents about it.
All right. Isaac's Creation says, what do you expect from Spirit Halloween this year?
I don't have any expectations of Spirit this year just yet. I don't know what they're going to come up with. I thought last year for the 40th, I feel like they really missed the mark with doing why am I drawing so many blanks right now? Jack the Reaper. I kept wanting to call him Jack Shadow.
What?
I got no idea. Jack the Reaper animatronic. I think that a lot of people would have bought it. Even people who don't necessarily need a Reaper would have bought it. So I feel like they missed that mark on the 40th. I have no idea what to expect, but we're going to be finding out here soon. They start dropping those hints here in a couple months, and leaks start coming around. I know nothing about leaks. But, I would say I would love to see and I know that a lot of people will probably kill me for it, I'd love to see a circus theme. I'd love to see they've done a lot of clown animatronics. I don't feel like they've done a legit full circus theme from beginning to end. It'd be awesome to see a freaking Ferris wheel. Not like that Morris one, but like a big one. And to see more sideshow creatures. Like a lady who's like half snake and maybe one arm goes... They can make it like a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man just on her snake arm. And, look like Medusa or something.
All right, next question is Spirit Chats with Jackson says, did the bank fix Jasper John's issue?
The bank.
PayPal?
Oh yeah, that got handled a long time ago. That got handled back in the 4th of July, actually. It was on the 4th of July, now that I remember. But it took a month and a half to get it handled or whatever. But yeah, they got that all handled, and I'm never working with a Chinese factory directly again. More power to the people who can, but not this guy.
All right, next question is from Ben Sampson.
Oh,
Who
hey,
do
Ben.
you think will win the Super Bowl?
Ooh, I know who will win. I know who will win. One of the football teams. I don't even know who's going to the Super. Do we even know who's going to the Super Bowl yet?
There's 4 games this weekend.
Who are all the people in the running for the Super Bowl?
Running for the Super Bowl.
Whatever you call it.
Oh my God.
Who are all the people doing Super Bowl stuff towards the Super Bowl?
Okay, so the Lions,
Detroit Lions,
the 49ers,
San Francisco 49ers,
the Chiefs,
Kansas City Chiefs,
and who's the last team?
Ravens.
Yeah, Baltimore Ravens.
There's only 4 teams left.
Yes. So
Okay.
one of those 4 will be going.
So for me, I'm hoping.
2 of those.
I'm hoping Lions. I'm hoping 49ers.
They play each other this weekend.
No, I'm just telling you in order of who I would want to win. Chiefs are last I want to win.
Why?
I don't like their logo.
That's it. All right.
I don't have a lot of. I already have a lot of like just straight red and white hats that, give me a cool colored hat that I don't have. 49ers got gold in there. The black and purple of the Ravens is awesome. And, Detroit, you get the either orange. Oh, no, that's the Tigers. You get the sky blue and the gray. That's awesome. I don't watch football.
All right, next up is Gunner's Corner, and he's asking what an animatronic that you want to give away.
Ooh, great question. I would love to give away a neon ice cream clown. I think that we have so much history, it would be really cool to give away a neon ice.
You get a brand new car.
An automated car, a Nissan. I'd like to give away a neon ice cream clown, but realistically, I'd like to give away whatever you guys like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will say that we talked about when we get to 15,000 subs that we'll be giving away an animatronic, and we were at like 13 and a half. Yeah. So 1,500 more subs, and we'll be giving away a full animatronic of your choice from any of the big box stores. You want a 12-foot Skelly? If I can get it, it's yours. You want a freaking Lucky Bottoms? If I can find it, it's yours. You want a brand new something that just came out from Party City? It's yours. You want the Lowe's Reaper Skull guy? That was Lowe's, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, okay? 1,500 away. Which I will say, I believe that will probably hit this year. I'm just saying. If you guys are really grinding, really showing support, sharing videos, talking about it, liking, commenting. I also found out that super chats help with your analytics, Amy. Yeah. The more super chats, the more people get pushed towards your lives. So all of that stuff, the more that you guys help, I'd be down.
Here's a great question from Animatronic 2010 Vlogs, and he's asking, how do you do your giveaways?
So it depends on the type of giveaway. Sometimes we do giveaways where it's just random, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to ask a question, and the first person to answer, you're going to win this item. Then there's some giveaways where it's buy a raffle ticket, and if you get a raffle ticket, we'll put you on a big wheel and spin it. Then there's giveaways where it's an art contest. We usually will do an art contest where we do a giveaway for the winner. Actually, this is an art contest winner right here. This is an art contest winner right here. Right there and there are both art contest winners. So it really depends on the giveaway. I will say that we used to, and we need to probably start doing it again, Amy, and maybe once we get to Trans World, we'll be able to get a bunch of the freebie stuff to give away. Because
Austin Leal is a new subscriber.
right on. Thank you, Austin. But when we get to Trans World, we usually get a bunch of the freebies that they give out and give them away to you guys. So we've been able to get little silicone toy creatures. We've been able to get stickers. Froggy's Fog had given us a bunch of cups. All the different catalogs. People really wanted those catalogs, which is awesome because you get high detailed photos of props and animatronics and everything. So yeah.
By the way, we were talking about the giveaways. House of Nuts says, we love our nozzles, forever thankful.
So they are an animatronic winner, and they won an animatronic. I allowed them to pick what animatronic they wanted. They wanted nozzles, and I went to Spirit Halloween with them. Like, I went there, got the nozzles, met up with them, and gave it to them. And it wasn't like, hey, I'm going to give it to you and we're going to do a video with it. Nah, bro. You guys won. Really have some one-on-one or one-on-4 time with them. I think it was 2-on-4 because Wicked Weatherman was with me. But it was just really cool meeting them and being able to give them an animatronic that they were looking forward to. So we, faux show, love doing giveaways, and I want to do another animatronic giveaway. So let's get to that 15,000, dude. That'd be dope.
Golden Ember said, I say this every year, but I'm really trying to go to Flagship this year. In May, can I hit you up to see what the plan is for the last week in July?
Of course you can, bro. Hit us up.
Right now, we don't really have the plans yet, of course.
We don't have the plan. Well, we have some plans,
we have, yeah,
but it's not all solidified and stamp of approval just yet. So we do have some of the plans, but dude, heck yeah, hit us up. Last year, Jaden the Haunter, it was his first time going to Flagship.
To our newest carny.
Thank you, Sawyer. But it was his first time going to Flagship. And one of the things about us is that the folks in our clique, our group, our what have you, it's all about giving to one another and making sure that they have a memorable time. And so Jaden was able to not just get the full experience of everything, but it was also able to get the number, all these lanyards I was talking about. He was able to get a number 1 lanyard, which is highly sought after. So, you definitely want to get out there. It's a fun time. It's cool. Also, if you can't make it there, another one that is really dope is the Party City one. And I think that's slept on. I think a lot of people don't know much about the Party City one, but you got to do the Party City one.
2. We're going to be going to both.
Yeah, we're going to both. But the Party City one's fresh as hell, too. They're both really cool, but completely different, but really cool.
Let's see.
I'm going to start putting my lanyards back on.
Connor Hunt said, Savannah, would you shout out my channel?
What up, Connor Hunts?
All right. Oh, this is a great question. This is a great question here. Spirit Chats with Jack says, whatever happened to last year's art contest?
Great question. So last year, as you guys know, we had a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff that wasn't planned. We had health issues. We had family issues. We had the haunted house fire. We had the China factory thing happen. There was so much going on last year. The huge Flagship Olympics that we did, it was the biggest one we had ever done. All of the different merch that we did, the growing of the channel, the starting of the podcast. There was so many different things that we were doing last year that we did not do an art contest last year, but we will be doing one this year.
No, we did do the art contest last year, and we did narrow it down.
But,
we just
yeah, we
never
never
announced
chose the
the
winner.
winner. We never announced the winner.
Right.
So we do need to go back, and we'll do that. We'll do that and let you guys know.
Yeah.
I did want to also say, and I don't know how to say, there's two ways you can say it. Hold on, let me go back and find it.
Leone?
Is it Leone?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it, okay. But he says, oh my goodness, it's the Psychotic Circus
Give
of
a
Savannah
round
Live.
of applause to our newest
Alabama
Army.
State. Role play.
Leone. So he does amazing artwork, amazing. He actually has a cartoon called the Buster Brown. I can't think of anything tonight. I swear. Grandpa had a very long day yesterday, and I'm still like recouping. I woke up at 4.
Yep, flew out at 5.
Flew out at 5 o'clock. I woke up at 4 o'clock. Flew out of
close.
Dallas at 5 o'clock. Went to Phoenix, Arizona. Worked at Phoenix, Arizona. Flew back home, and I didn't get home until 1 in the morning. So then I had to get up and get to work. So Grandpa's not got his head on straight. But Anthony Leone also does all of the... He allows us, let me put it this way. He allows us, so graciously allows us, to use his art for our Spirit Scary Story thumbnails, which I love. He's also done an amazing version of our logo, which is so freaking cool.
By the way, it's called Buster Brandy.
Buster Brandy. No, it was another brr. Like I said, I couldn't even, dude, I thought Nozzles came, or Lucky Bottoms came out last year. I couldn't remember the word elaborate or what. No, it wasn't even elaborate. It was I don't remember. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. I'm out of it.
Ashley Wallace? I mean, Ashley W is here. And what didn't it used to be Ashley Wallace? She had Ashley Wallace, I thought.
Yeah, she probably, the good job. If she, maybe
Oh.
she didn't want to have her
Sorry.
last name put on the
Sorry.
internet forever.
Okay.
And here you are mentioning it
remember
after
it.
she did what she
I'm
had to do
sorry. I
to make sure that
remember.
not everybody knew her first and last name. Great
bad.
job there, Amy.
That's how I
Perry?
know it. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Savannah. Hey guys, I didn't realize you were live. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were doing a live tonight. I probably missed all the good stuff.
Nope, it only gets good right now. Everything before was junk. We're having fun right now.
Whoops. See, that was her name. She
Ermy
changed it.
Permy.
I remembered.
Ermy Permy.
Jaden said that Grandpa's having a stroke.
He is. He's Grandpa needs his beauty rest. He's very, very out of it. And I still got to get some ice cream. So, I saw that Stryker said, "Are you going to Ohio?" At the very bottom.
Yeah, I know that
Click on it.
Chris and Sophia also said
So I
let
am.
him know when you get to Cleveland.
So I am flying out on Sunday to go to Cleveland. So I will be in Cleveland Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and flying back Wednesday. So I will be in Cleveland at that time. I still got to book my flight, actually, Amy, and get my rental car and my hotel. Or me.
Yes, but you're going to be flying out very late on Sunday or early in the morning on Monday.
It'll probably be late Sunday so that I can not have to travel in my suit.
Hold on, I saw something else. Wicked Weatherman said Transworld is soon, or Transworld soon.
Yeah, and he's going to his first trans world. Really excited that that he's going to be going to his first trans world. So that'll be amazing. Amazing.
Leone Production says don't talk about Morris, otherwise you'll get copyright strikes. Savannah. We just to kind of go back to that. We're going to be talking about it tomorrow. I mean Sunday, right?
Yep. We talked about it at the very beginning of this live. If you go to the very beginning of the live, I talked about it too. If you missed it, I strongly urge you watch the first 5 or 6 minutes of our live, where I originally talk about it, because I'll go into more detail on our Trick or Trio podcast on Sunday. But you know, you can tell what the deal is when you watch the first part of this, where I'm kind of standing on that situation. So
Isaac's Creation said, do you have any advice in convincing my parents to let me go to Flagship?
Convincing your parents into letting you go to Flagship. Well, it depends on how far you are from Flagship. It might be a very expensive trip, which, you know, it's some advice for your, well, first off, are you doing anything to help pay for that trip? Like I said, is there some chores you can do? Can you get a side job, take out some people's trash, mow their lawns, or, you know, volunteer at a youth group where maybe your parents agree to give you $10 an hour for every hour that you volunteer? Can you raise some money? What can you do proactively to convince your parents that you really want this? Most parents, here's a hint for you guys. Most parents don't want to say no. All right? They say no if they feel like you're just asking and you're not doing anything yourself to accomplish that goal. That's part one. Part two, most parents say no if it's not safe, which in this case it would be, or if they just don't see your passion in something. So if you're able to say, hey, you know what, tomorrow, it's a Saturday, I'm going to get up and I'm going to hit my parents up and I'm going to say, hey, parents, I made a little, what is a thing called, Amy? Why can't I think today? PowerPoint. Made a little PowerPoint of the things I'm going to do to get this trip going. I got those old baseball cards. Maybe we can sell those. I can do some extra chores around the house. I'll make sure that I get nothing less than a B grade. There's certain things you can do to negotiate almost anything with parents, right? Especially if it comes to a once-in-a-lifetime type of trip. But it also, again, depends on where you are and how much that trip would be to get there. There are cheap ways to do everything. Like if you fly Spirit Airlines, you might be able to get a plane ticket for cheap. However, don't expect to bring any luggage, because that's where they get you. They'll get you to and from, but you're not getting water. You're not getting peanuts. Your seat won't even recline. All right? But you'll get there. Is it worth it? I've done Spirit when I was like, hey, let's go. We've done it. It sucked, but we did it. So
I do need to ask. So Ashley just posted here or commented and said, my daughter made a PowerPoint for Christmas this year.
So did ours.
Yes.
And she got everything that she asked for.
Is this like, I guess this is the new norm? Like everyone's doing this now?
I don't know,
like,
but it's more impressive than, hey, will you give me whatever? And the thing is, for Christmas, that's one thing, like, hey, I want this, I want this, I want this. And I want, I don't even like I know families that set budgets for their kids. I mean, you always need to set a budget for your kid, but they'll tell the kid, all right, you got a $200 budget or $700 budget or what have you. And then kids are like, okay, well, I'll just take the cash. Nah, bro, that's not how it works, first and foremost, right? Yes, I want you to ask for stuff for Christmas because I want to get you stuff. But I feel like doing something outside of Christmas or birthday, like, hey, I want to go to Flagship, you really got to pull out the stops. You better have a PowerPoint, and that thing better have those little animated, like, guys holding a sign or something. Let's go! And he's holding the backpack. You better really, you need to spend a good hour to hour and a half on your PowerPoint. Yeah. All right. Well, how you feeling? You want ice cream, don't you?
Are we really getting ice cream?
Yeah, don't you want some?
No.
You said you wanted ice cream.
That was like an hour and a half ago.
So, is it raining?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, it was raining earlier.
It sounds like it's still raining. It's raining.
So, no, we won't go get ice cream.
Uber Eats, baby.
No,
Yeah, bring us some of that
we're not.
ice cream from Uber Eats. So,
Well, it looks like there's a lot of people in the chat that they've never been to Trans World, and this is going to be their first time. So that'll be awesome.
that is great. That is great. That is great. So glad that you guys, whoever is going to be going, I can't see the chat because I have no eyeballs. But hopefully we see you guys there.
Oh, look, there we go. Here's one right here that says, House of Doom, it's my first year going to Trans World, and it is for my Make-A-Wish trip. I'm looking forward to meeting you all and seeing the show.
I will say, House of Doom, you are going to have an amazing time, and we look forward to seeing you as well. It is going to be a trip to remember. Let me put it that way. Really excited for this year's Trans World. Really excited.
I don't know why, but this chat here is going super slow.
What do you mean?
Compared to the other one. So I have it pulled up over here. Like this one's going super slow. Like it's not.
You're saying we can't see all the chattiness?
No. I can see on my side.
Switch it from live chat to whatever chat and then switch it back.
Do you see how they all
Yep.
came in? Let's see. Apollo's House of Monsters said, have you ever watched the movie Grindhouse? If so, what do you think of the movie?
I have, but I don't remember much of it. Isn't Grindhouse if I'm thinking of it correctly, isn't it the one that had Death Proof and whatever the other one was, and it was like a double feature? The chick with the gun for a leg. Yeah, there's like a double feature movie that came out some years ago where it was like a dedication to B-rated films. And I remember watching it and really enjoying it, but I don't remember much about it. One of them was about a car and a driver, and the other one was about a chick that had a gun for her leg.
All right. Looks like, let me clear this out here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one, but Juice Tin Boy's asking who's taking him to Trans
Who's
World.
taking Juice Tin Boy to Trans World?
No, Leonie Productions said, Savannah and Amy, any licensed props guys are hoping for this year from any company?
I would really, really, really like to see. I know that I know it doesn't make sense. I made a Terrifier prop, which actually is right there, Amy. I don't know if you can move the camera for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I can.
I made this prop myself. And I want a Pale Girl prop from the Terrifier 2 movie. However, it wouldn't make sense for them to drop a Pale Girl without dropping a Art the Clown. And because I already have one, that sucks. There hasn't really, really, who is like a licensed character that hasn't been, like, first off, is there a licensed character in the horror world or the Halloween world that is newer, that hasn't been shown? I guess it wouldn't have to be newer because I would love to see a Clownzilla prop. A big, gigantic Clownzilla prop would be awesome from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And I guess it doesn't even have to be. I guess it doesn't even have to be horror because I got like a scary Ronald McDonald that I made right there. That maybe we'll do a video on soon because I don't think we have.
No, we haven't. We need to do that.
But yeah.
So yeah, earlier you were saying that it was raining at our house, and Steve sent over this and said, "Yes, it is raining." Thank you, Weatherman Steve. Or
Thank you, Wicked Weatherman. Amy also needs ice cream though. So.
All right.
Guess I gotta
also,
go in the rain.
Isaac Creations, I guess, already talked to his parents and said my parents will probably say yes to my proposal, and if I do come, I will cry. If I get to see you guys and everyone else, I will be so happy to be there.
So I will say you will see us. There is a guarantee of it. You can't miss me. I'm 6'2", bearded, fat woman.
Oh, did you say woman?
Yes.
Why?
But you can't miss us. We're rolling around with Brick Thunder. We're rolling around with Ryans. We're rolling around with Tyler G. Wicked Weatherman will be with us. Jade and the Haunter is with us if he's going this year. Yes, Ashley W., we do have Brahms.
Yes, we do.
But you can't miss us. Come and say hi. The only person who didn't know who I don't want to sound like that. That kind of sounded jerky. But the only person who didn't know who I was last year was the guy that works for Spirit at the front door, and he called me that Nate guy on YouTube. He was like, "Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that Nate guy." I was like, "Nope, but all right, I'll take it. I'm not that Nate guy, bro."
Ben Sampson said, "What happened to your Ronald McDonald prop?" I know we were just talking about it. Do you want me to do a little?
You want me to move him over?
No, that would be too much. But I can.
No,
move
I
the
mean it
camera
wouldn't
a
really
little.
be too much. I just have to move the mic and move that light for 2 seconds.
I can just turn the camera real quick.
Yeah, if you want to turn the camera real quick. We'll show more detail. We'll do a video on him, but Amy's gonna.
If I can.
Yeah, you got to pick up and lift. There you go. Da, 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 da. There's a sneak peek. All right, there you go. That's enough. More details later. But that is our Ronald McDonald. Or Ronald McDonnie. Ronald McDonnie. So, but yeah. Oh, Wicked Weatherman said, a pneumatic Jason Voorhees that pops up from behind a canoe. So it would not be able to be the Jason that everybody thinks. It would have to be that burnt up, sloth-looking Jason from the end of the first movie. That'd actually be pretty cool. Especially if you could put it in water, would be really cool. But I don't know how you... I mean, it seems like it'd be... You don't want to put like pneumatic prop in water.
Let's see. Ashley said, "Did you make him?"
Yes, we did make him. We made him. His name is Rotten Ronald, and we made him. His head is foam filled. We foam fill our masks to make into props, and we have a DIY video about how to do that. It wasn't even really how to do that. I think we just did it. Was it a short?
Yeah, I think so.
We need to do a more detailed video for the next prop that we custom make. Painted his hands. What I did is I took an animatronic that was, speaking of Jason, it was a Jason animatronic, or was it Michael Myers?
Michael Myers.
And he had a knife that he went like this, like in a stabbing motion. We removed the knife. I put in a meat tenderizer. So he has a bloody meat tenderizer. He has a McDonald's bag, a full costume. The red and yellow shoes I painted. Got a McDonald's hat. He has a name tag. Chris and Sophia, which are on YouTube, helped us with a lot of this on where to get things, what to do. And yeah, I need to showcase maybe we need to do like a whole video of all of our custom props.
Yeah.
Maybe people would like that. As I'm looking over at Art the Clown, I need to get him another scalpel. The dog ate the scalpel.
Oh god. Oh yeah.
So yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, guys.
Oh.
Huh.
Sorry, we do need to mention. So, obviously, like you've said, you're going to be flying out on Sunday, right? That is going to be, what, the 28th? You will be out of town and not back until the 11th. So, we will not be able to go live.
Well, that's not true. We could do a live from a remote location.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're doing a podcast from a remote location.
I don't think we're going live for that, though.
No, but what would the difference be?
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe we're going to have to play it by ear, but basically what I'm trying to say is probably we will not be going live until February 16th. Unless we go live when we're in Vegas. That's a possibility. We could go live in Vegas with Tyler and Brick.
Why you're telling...
They just said that.
Who did?
Tyler earlier.
He didn't say who was going?
Oh.
Now everybody knows that for some reason, me and Tyler and Brick will be in Las Vegas.
We're going for a vacation. We're gonna
See, the Austin Leo's like, what? Blackjack Raider said, wait a minute. Amy, what are you doing?
It's on Facebook too.
That's on my personal Facebook, though. There's a big difference.
I'm friends with a bunch of people from our community on Facebook. Thank you, Tyler. Yes, live in Vegas, as long as you're down.
I think it'd be cool to do a live.
Yeah.
Dude, wouldn't it be cool to do a live that was like Tyler's live and our live at the same time?
You would just get a... would you get... No, you wouldn't get...
No, you wouldn't. It'd be the same live on two separate channels. That'd be cool. That'd be
Tyler,
fun.
what do you think? Then everyone's like going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, we can. You know what we could do is we could have a competition on the live. Like, hey, however many super chats come through on this one versus this one would be at the end of the night.
Well, it's
Somebody.
But it's for Tyler's birthday. Everyone's gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, I was just trying to do something fun. But all right, we'll come up with something.
But it'd be cool, like, yeah, maybe we'll do a live as long as everybody's down. See, Tyler just said, oh, he just said, yeah, let's do it.
We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. So.
Oh,
we can
Tyler
do Bean
said,
Boozled.
yeah, Bean Boozled.
Bro, them.
Tyler, you know that. Well, you could do the spicy ones, and then he could do the
I
sour
can do spicy
ones
ones all day. But the other ones, those freaking gross. I'd throw up.
Oh, yeah. Wicked Weatherman said you kind of did it at Party City.
Right.
Well, we were live. We weren't live like
We've
this.
gone live at Trans World. We've gone live at Party City and Spirit. We've gone live. I've gone live on freaking at 6. Oh no, that was a VC. But dude, we could totally do a live, especially if we're posted up at where we're gonna be posted up. Like,
everybody bring their mics.
we already talked about that.
Oh.
So. All right. Well. I'm getting tired. And Amy needs ice cream. And we have a podcast in 2 days. We have a video that we need to film tomorrow. We have more Spirit Halloween scary stories.
Yeah, that we haven't been posting those this week.
Yeah, why not?
I just did Carnival Barker. I don't have any other audio.
You could have asked.
You've been out of town. Yeah.
I can record them out of town. I'm Grouchy Grandma. 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 I'm Grouchy Grandma.
How are you doing that?
I'm Grouchy Grandma. I'm Grouchy Grandma. It's like magic.
Oh yeah, that's another thing we're doing. We're going to a magic show.
Oh yeah, we're going to a magic show in Vegas.
Magic
we're also
show?
going to an all-you-can-eat buffet in Vegas. We're going to the Sphere
Lobster
in Vegas.
buffet.
We're riding roller coasters
New York,
in
New
Vegas.
York roller coaster.
We're going to the Stratosphere in Vegas. We're going to Circus in Vegas. We're checking out haunted house stuff in Vegas. What is that, haunted restaurant or something? Are we still doing that?
Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing the haunted house.
We're doing it up, bro. Doing it
So
up.
we're going
bro.
to Fremont. We're going to Fremont, and
Going
they're
to
all going
Fremont
to
in
be
Vegas, bro. Doing a
lining.
zip line in Vegas, bro. Come on, dude. Doing it up, son.
Oh my gosh. Too Viral J Forever said, "Are you going to Halloween Express this year?"
Maybe Halloween Express just has Morris costumes props mostly, and we have a Morris costumes account, so we don't really need to. Their stuff is overpriced compared to what I can get the same props for, and I don't think they have Halloween Express in Texas anymore. They used to, and I don't think that they have them anymore. So, yeah, I will tell you where we are going this year. Oh,
I wanted to say that. I wanted to talk about it.
talk about it.
So Ashley
Preach.
said we went on New York roller coaster, and that was scary. The last time that I went, I rode it, and I got a concussion.
A concussion is
Yes.
dramatic.
No, I did.
Really? A concussion?
Yes.
Did you go to hospital?
I didn't go to the hospital. We
Then
were
how
busy.
do you know you had a concussion?
I 100% did.
You had a headache.
Yeah, because I hit
That
my
doesn't
head.
mean that it's a concussion, Amy.
I had a concussion.
You're giving me a concussion right now.
So I will not be riding the New York with Miles.
I
with
will.
Brick and with Tyler
I hope it
G.
gives me a concussion.
Y'all can have fun with that. I'll record you guys, but absolutely no
Hope
way.
it gives me a concussion.
So
Woo!
I feel you. It is very scary.
I'm gonna make this face when I'm on it. Wait, how did his face look? Ah! Ah! Bro, they really. This guy could have been so like. I'm so glad they fixed him because.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually looks okay, right? Oh, never mind.
Nate Scare said, speaking of Morris, are you still selling Morris props through
Yep. Holler at me if you want any Morris props. If you can see it on their website, then we can get it if it's not sold out. So if it's on their website, holler at us. We do not take a commission on it at all. Not one penny. We just play middleman between you guys and Morris so that you can get your props. And the cool thing is, see, that's how the community should be. That's what I've been preaching for a really long time, of hooking other people up to accomplish something that they want to accomplish. That's how this community should be. We are Halloween fanatics. Our back is against the wall as it is compared to the rest of the world. You should not be doing what other people do. Copyright claim. Sorry.
Oh, this is a great question.
What's that?
Let's do this one here. Gunner's Corner said, what animatronic would you be and why? Ooh. That is a great question, Gunner.
Well, I know which one Amy would be.
Which one?
Amy would be Neon Ice Cream Clown because she wants ice cream.
No, that is not me.
I would probably be Buzzsaw because of his size. Is very similar to mine.
Oh my gosh.
But what one would I want to be? Wow, that's a really good question. I think I would want to be Crouchy. Because no matter what... Actually, I think it makes sense that I'm Crouchy too. Because not everybody loved me in my young form. It was when I got a bit older and got a little more, believe it or not, mature. That I feel like I figured out who I was. And once I figured out who I was, it helped people give a damn about me. And he's also kind of scary looking and kind of can be, you're assuming, be mean because of whatever reasons. But a lot of people, for some reason, feel like he has an endearing quality. And so many people take pictures with him at our haunt. They just think that he is very sweet. And kind of like that people think of this person one way, but they're actually a sweet person. So I think I would be Crouchy. What about you, Amy?
Well, I do have to say that Jaden was rude.
What?
And said I would be Wheelchair Granny. Jaden, I take offense to that.
Why? Because of the wheelchair part? Wow, you're an ableist, Amy?
No, I'm not a granny.
Your name is Grandma. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
You know, before your birthday, you didn't care that people called you Grandma. Now all of a sudden you're like, no, I'm not. Grouchy Granny.
There's not really a whole lot of girls, like women.
No, okay, let's
like
think
Darling
about it.
Dolly, like that's no.
Well,
that's,
they got what, the Widow?
no.
They got
The Widow is like freaky.
they got Harriet Hustle.
No. Too little girlish.
They got the bride holding the groom's head.
I would not.
You know who they got that I think you would be, Amy?
Who?
Girl animatronic.
No. No.
Reagan.
No.
That'd be Amy.
That would not. I don't know. I don't think that question is. I think it's a great question, but not for me.
Well, then you'd just have to be Wheelchair Granny. That's it. We voted. You're Wheelchair Granny.
Also,
you're Wheelchair Granny.
Animatronic 2010 vlog said, "Mom here. Now I'm going to get a PowerPoint on how my son can meet you." So, way to go, Savannah.
That's hilarious. That is so much fun.
So I guess Animatronic 2010 vlogs. I guess we're gonna be seeing you at Flagship.
Flagship.
Spirit Halloween Flagship.
Sorry that he asked for tips. I'm sorry. He asked, hey, I got some tips. What can I do to get to Flagship? I just answered him, and hopefully they work. I don't know. Now mom's going to be like, hey, now I need some tips on how to tell this kid, sorry, I'm crushing your dreams. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Amy would be Miss Mercy, says Sawyer.
Isn't that's the same as where her head spins around?
Yeah. No what? I don't know. Amy wants some ice cream. All right.
Yep.
We're going to get going. It's getting late. I got my bib on ready for my ice cream. So, as always, guys, I want to make sure that we touch on a few things. One, make sure you stay hydrated. Water is your best friend. As you guys know on my lives, I am always drinking water, and I urge you to as well. Soda tastes delicious. Don't get me wrong. However, it is a big cup of disgusting poison for you. So it's okay to have one every once in a while. Don't be drinking them and the whole 2 liters gone. The other thing is, like we always tell you, bullies suck. Say it with me in the chat, guys. Bullies suck. If you see bullying, do something to stop it. Tell a friend, tell a teacher, tell a parent, tell an adult. Step up and say something yourself. And if you yourself catch yourself bullying somebody, stop, because it doesn't make you look cool. All right? Remember, it's always okay to disagree on our channel. It is never okay to disrespect one another. So if you see our mask video or an animatronic video or what have you, it is always okay to have a difference of opinion. Just don't be a jerk about it. And the very last thing that we say on every live. Amy?
What?
You want to say it?
No, you can.
Okay.
Are we going to say thank you to our members?
Oh, yeah. Let's say thank you to our members, dude. Come on. Right on. We got our members. These are members of the channel. And again, I urge you guys to join. You get videos early. Amy, it stopped.
Whoops.
You did that last time.
I know. I need to put it on a loop. I got to do it next time.
Well, can you pause it?
Okay.
I'm going to read all the names. I can't even see everybody.
Sorry.
All right. So, as I was saying, Ermalicious. All right. So, I want to say thank you to all of our members. Being a member of the channel means that you get videos early. You also get exclusive videos. You get exclusive emojis. You get exclusive lives that do not have the rest of the world in the mix. Just yourself, other members, and me and Amy and I. You get exclusive server access in our Discord server, where there is a members only section, including a members only VC. You will be getting, coming soon, exclusive merchandise, and you also get a shout out on every long-formed video and every live. And on our member-only lives, we will be playing games, we will be having fun, doing phone calls, and all of that stuff. So right now, I want to say thank you to the members who have already joined. Those members are Maddox Haunts, the Halloween King, Golden Embers, OG1 Laurel, Halloween Enthusiast, Glingus Haunts, Jaden the Haunter, Wicked Weatherman, Dat Halloween Person, and Brick Thunder. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for reminding me, Ermi.
Leone Productions asked, where do you become a member?
So it's actually super simple to become a member. If you click on the $ below, how you would normally send a super chat, there's a section that says become a member. And it is easier on a computer to do it. On the computer, it is next to the subscribe button. But if you are on a phone, then it is the $ below, and then you can become a member. And the cool thing is we see when you become a member and we go, oh my God, you're a member. And we freak out if you happen to do it on a live. If you do it when it's not on a live, we will notice by the next live and or video, and you will be added. So yeah, with that being said, happy haunts, everybody. Love you. Amy, what are you doing? What the heck are you doing? I didn't even get to say.
That was an accident. My finger accidentally.
Why is your finger on the button? This is why you couldn't be president.
Yes, I can.
No, your finger would be on the button for World War III, and then
be
go,
on the
oops,
button.
oh, I'm sorry.
I can be on the button. I can be on the button. I can.
Sorry. And Amy's over there like, oops, I just wanted ice cream.
Shut up.
And then she wheels away in her grandma wheelchair granny.
I'm not a granny.
Oops.
I'm sorry, it was an accident.
I just wanted ice cream. She'd go like this. Oops. I just wanted ice cream.
Oh, shut up.
Oops. I just wanted ice
It
cream.
was an accident.
Meanwhile, there's like a whole village of people on the other side of the earth, like obliterated, and you're over here wanting.
I'm sorry. My finger slipped.
My finger slipped.
Oh my god.
Whoops. Whoopsies.
She goes. There's again, like, we just launched a missile at North Korea because your finger slipped, and then Amy just goes,
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
And you have a bib on and everything.
"You need one because your grandma, and for the drool coming out of your mouth because you can't swallow properly."
Oh, Leone Productions! Welcome to the Psychotic Circus of Savannah member. He is a carny.
Oh, he's a carny. Leone is a carny. That's Amy shooting all the missiles off in celebration. Right on. Thank you for joining Leone Production, member of the channel. And again, you guys get a lot of perks by being a member. You notice he already has his emoji next to his name now. See that? Did you know? I don't know if you guys know this, but you know that those emojis next to your name when you're a member change depending on how long you've been a member. So we'll see next month
What they changed to.
So then you could vet, you could look at another member and be like, "Oh, right on, I'm glad you joined." And then you could look at another one and be like, "Bro, how'd you get that one next to your name?" And he's like, "Oh, I've been here since around the time that Amy was still 74. And then she pushes the button.
Whoopsie.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, are you ready?
Are you?
I'm ready.
Don't be ready. Because if you're ready, you're going to push the button. Somebody left. You realize that. That's what happened, right? That you went to go, you pushed it, they saw the logo, they're like, "Oh, okay, done." They're missing all of this right now, Amy. They had no idea. Some of the best, funniest times in the live right now, they missed because you pushed the button too early.
Whoopsoo. I those SpaghettiOs.
And then she wheels away in her wheelchair. All right, guys. Last thing to say. I love you all. Can't wait to meet you guys at Trans World if you're going. Can't wait to see you at Flagship if you're going. I will be in Ohio next week. Holla at you, boy. Holla at you, grandma. Happy haunts. Push the button, Amy!